Okay, part 2 of this video of the Zest Achilles customized set. We're going to be showing off what combo to use on this one. What I meant by combo, I meant these parts from Astro Spriggan's custom set were included the 2 metal drivers and the blitz disc. What better use for that than this guy? We finally found parts for it, guys. Everyone, we got some customizations. We can use the Survive and Extreme Flat. Oh goody, we finally got a combo with this one now. Look at that. It finally has something to use now. Look at that. It is good now. What victim can we use with this? How about Will Dragon? The next opponent to be. Look at this. Doing the best it can to defeat Will Dragon. And it did it. What next of the thing to compete? How about Wyvern? Look at how it go. Alright, we managed to defeat it. You could use it with the extreme because this is an attack one, basically. You could use the stamina one, but due to the weight shift and all that stuff, I don't think you could do that. So that'll be another thing for another day. At least we got to try this out today. And how much damage did we do on the teeth on the 1D chassis? Not too much. I could see sometimes they could go off any time, like chipping them off. These are it's like these are still drivers that could still chip a bay. Mostly the chassis ones, or anyone with a tooth. Okay, Zest Achilles. Here we are. We're going to test you today. Let's take off the Zest wheel, not the Zest wheel, but the swords off. You need a lot of force to take this chip out. Here we go. We're going with standard mode. Look at this. Neutral in its colors. So here we go. We're going to start with the Unite all the way to the Wedge. 3, 2, 1, let it. Oh, look at him. Achilles. You finally got powerful. I'm so happy for you, Achilles. Alright, that's good. Let's switch it off to... Let's move it off to metal ball mode. Basically, you're in metal, basically. It's the size of that. And this one's a slightly heavier version of Over a little bit, but that could change. least Quattro is a lot more better than Dimension. Because this, now to think about it now, I used to like Dimension, but now I don't feel like I like it anymore because of the rubber tip wearing down too much. Besides, if I wanted to replace my Infinite Achilles one, that's going to be impossible. So impossible because it costs $200 for getting another Infinite Achilles to get a Prime Driver version of this. I'm not going to spend money on that amount of money based on that amount. So that's a no-go. Next up is Extreme. Here we go. We got Extreme. Place it on. There we go. At least it makes Extreme a little better. Next up we got Wedge. Let's switch it on. There you go. Let's switch launchers. Look at how it's settling down. It is going good. Look at how good the bay looks. Ah! Alright, do not touch it when it spins. It's going to hurt you. If we do the left spin, it's going to be the same way. Let's see in high mode, shall we? I know we had to do the high mode at some point. How gappy is this? This is a thin blade. Very thin. So you have to be careful. Most likely going to get a second copy of this Beyblade, which I'm pretty am doing. That is a little wobbly, but that is something that thing could not fix. Here we go. This is the standard one with this. That's high mode for Unite version of this. Switch it to Metal Ball. I say Metal Ball, but it's Metal Yard Metal Ball. The spin of this Beyblade is so divine. I cannot take my eyes off of it. It's so good. There you go. Then Extreme. look at that, guys. Look at all of you. Look at Achilles. It could do whatever it wants. Oh, my legs hurt. I've been doing exercising all day, but that's a thing. I gotta exercise in terms of Bay power. I gotta do it the other way now, which is the left. But this time with the left. Oh, let's change it. We got the tool for this. It's included. Would you look at that? In the long history of Beyblade, Achilles would never go left spin. But the impossible is possible. It could do left. Now we gotta move on to a different launcher, and here we go. Wow. Left spin Achilles. Never seen the day it would spin left. I'm going to ignore the high mode left spin. This is going to be all low mode. But in the high, when it comes to the high mode, it's part of the 48. I think that was the way to trick customers to, buy this bay. Got metal orbit or metal yards, depending on what you prefer using it for. There's that one. It hurts. I am not battling with this bit. I'm not battling with this standardized because it will get damaged. Trust me, it's thin. I don't want it to damage. I wanted to battle with the Zest sword on. That would be the high possibility of it winning. Alright, switching to... About missing any modes, then that's that. All standard mode today. It will not battle anybody in standard mode. So, this is all test spinning for then on in. That all spinning perfectly in center wise. Switching off to the last one for the left. It got out so quick. I still wanted to end the testing. Yeah, it could be understandable. This is a longer term for when it comes to the Achilles line. Let's put this back together. We gotta turn this back. There we go. That's going to do it for the standard mode for Achilles. Next, I will be doing normal fights with it next time. So, here's that. I will include the Achilles too. So, stay focused on that when the time comes. See ya on part 3.